Hi everyone, and welcome to International Women's Day. How exciting to be here talking to you as Laura Adele, the Chief Data Scientist at Microsoft, but on International Women's Day. And welcome to the Annielytics podcast. And on this episode of Annielytics on International Women's Day, I wanted to share a really cool story. Earlier today, I had the privilege of being invited to talk at a Women in Tech conference, and I was paired up with an amazing woman who shared the same struggles as I have had with imposter syndrome, but as someone who has transitioned into her full being of a woman, and talk about the truest sense of the term imposter syndrome. And it was so inspiring. I mean, I get goosebumps right now just retelling the story. And what was so interesting to me as I fangirled out at the end, like, wow, thank you for sharing such a creative and an inspiring story, she said the same thing back to me. And it reminded me that even though we are all different and we come from different walks in life, that our journeys and struggles are so much the same at their core. And so whether we're a woman data scientist, a woman in tech, a woman of color in tech, or someone who has gone through a transition to own who they fully are in their authenticity now, our struggles, our paths diverge and yet come back to the same stories time and time again. And this courageous woman inspired me today to just poke a little shout out there to all the people of the world that we think about when we think about, diversity and inclusion and making sure we're allies to all groups. And so I dedicate this without naming names to the inspirational person that I heard this morning talk about her transition and challenges with imposter syndrome as a woman in tech. Thank you for helping me grow the Annielytics podcast and listening to my Annielytics snackable bits. Happy International Women's Day 2021. Bye.